Happy Monday, everybody, and we're going back to our first physical education lesson of the week. Now, typically in gym class, the way we do things is we break things down into three sections: train, learn, and compete. During training, what we do is we like to do something to warm our bodies up so that we can get our minds ready to learn. Now, today's training exercise is a game that we have covered in gym class at Hey Mac, but this is a new one for you guys at home that maybe have not been part of that class. First thing you need to do is best games, best exercise happens with friends and family. So go ahead and grab yourself a family member. Finn here is going to help me out with this one. This game is called Ups and Downs. Now what we're going to do is we're both going to start as a down. So we're going to get on our knees and we're going to face each other and we're going to look right at each other and we're going to remember the rules of rock, paper, scissors. This is a rock, paper beats rock. This is scissors, scissors get smashed by rocks, and this is a rock. It rocks, paper covers rocks, rock smash scissors, piece of paper, scissors cut paper, but paper covers the rock. Paper covers the rock, right? All right, so we're going to look at each other and we are going to go. Good way to do this is 1, 2, 3, go, and then we both put them out at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Now we tie. If it's a tie, like we both have scissors, we go again. 1, 2, 3, go. It's another tie. So we go again. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, I'm winning because I broke his scissors. So what happens is I become an up. Now as an up, I'm standing up when I play this game, and I get to keep standing as long as I keep winning. But if I lose, I have to go back and become a down. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. I win again. So now I got 2 wins and I stay standing. Now, if you have more than 2 people to play this game, you can walk around and you can play with more people as you go. But this is a great game to get yourself up and down. You can also add things like if you lose, you have to do a certain amount of push-ups or a certain amount of jumping jacks. So this is a great game to get you moving, get you warmed up, and let's get into the learning part of class today. So we're going to head back to our seats and we're going to introduce our bad guy for today. So here he is. We have the Space Invader. Now, this is one we talked a little bit about, but it's going to become more important as we spend more time with our families in the house. Everyone knows a Space Invader. If we read here, Space Invader, I make you invade other people's space. So what the Space Invader does is when the Space Invader gets into your head, this is the time where you are getting in other people's space when you shouldn't be. You should be giving them room instead of taking their room. Think about it. You're sitting on our couch, you're watching your show, all of a sudden, brother, sister, mom, dad, boom, everybody piles on top of you, and all you want to do is get your own space. So if there's a Space Invader in your life, or maybe you're the Space Invader, we need to think about what we can do to avoid conflict. My favorite way to solve problems using a Space Invader is talk, walk, squawk. If somebody's in your space and you don't like that, tell them. Tell them nicely. Hey, could you please give me some more room? Hey, I was doing this. Do you think maybe you could let me finish and then I'll let you have a turn? Now, if talking doesn't work, which it won't sometimes, then you're going to need to walk away. You're going to have to get yourself away from the problem so you're not adding to it. Maybe it's finding another place to do something. Maybe it's stopping what you wanted to do and find something else to do for a period of time before you can go back. Sometimes the best thing we can do is distance ourselves from other people, and that solves the problem for us. Now you notice squawk is the last step of the problem, and this is where we go and we do what we're known as tattling or telling an adult. This is the last step because we want you to solve your problem on your own first. And if you can't solve it, that's what the grown-ups are there for. And that's when we help out, and that's squawk. That's when you tell an adult, hey, I told them to stop. They wouldn't stop. They wouldn't get out of my space. I tried to move away and they followed me and continued to bother me. Is there anything you can do to help me? And that's how we solve this problem. In fact, that's how we solve the majority of problems. Now, with that being said, we'll say so long to Space Invader for a little while. See you later, Space Invader. And we are going to get into the competing part of class today, where we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to do, and I believe it's going to be one of your favorite things to do once you learn how. Now, I'm going to ask Finn to have a seat on the side here. Just have a seat right there on that bench. And I'm going to quickly talk to you about jump roping. Now, jump roping, believe it or not, is an indoor and outdoor activity. There's something that can be done inside and outside, because if you're jump roping correctly, you are not making a lot of noise. Now, it's going to take you a while to get there, but I believe with the time you have and with the will to practice, everybody's going to come back to school an excellent jump roper. First thing you need is a piece of rope. Notice, I didn't go to the store and buy a jump rope. All I did is I found some leftover rope and I cut it. So first thing you need to do is find something to use for rope. If you talk to your mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, I'm sure they have something laying around. Now, you're not going to want to cut this on your own. You're definitely going to want to have an adult help you cut this. So the proper length for a jump rope is folded in half, armpit to the floor. So when you hold the jump rope, you're going to hold two ends, stick them in your armpit. Hopefully you're bathing and you're not too stinky. And you're going to let it hang. If your jump rope hits the floor, if your loop is laying on the floor just a little bit like mine is, you zoom in on that, that means that your rope is perfect length, So, what we're going to do, basically, first things first, kindergarten, first, second grade, what you're going to want to do is you're basically want to lay your jump rope on the floor. And you're going to want to practice what we call the 1-inch jump. See, my rope is only about 1 inch thick. So that means I only have to jump 1 inch to get over my rope. I do not need a big jump. So what I'm going to do is get in an athletic stance on my toes. Notice that there are no sports where you hang out on your heels. You're going to get pushed over, you're going to fall over. So we're going to get on our toes. We're going to put a slight bend in our knees, and all we're going to do is do that 1-inch jump over the rope and 1-inch jump back over the rope. And you're just going to keep doing this until you feel comfortable. If you're stepping on the rope, you're going to step on a rope when you jump rope. So once you're perfect here, then we're going to go to our next step, and that is the rope swing. What you're going to do is you're going to hold the jump rope in your hands, firmly, pinching it with your thumbs and the ends of your fingers. Put the jump rope behind your body, always start with it behind your body, and we're going to swing it to the front. Once our jump rope hits the floor, we're going to be on our toes, hop over, and we're going to practice our swing again. Hopping over. Practice our swing, hopping over. If you go forward, you're just going to go back to your position, reset, and try again. And now we're ready to jump rope. When you swing your rope, you are going to jump your rope when the rope gets in front of your eyes. That's your signal to jump. Correctly, it looks like this. Jump, jump, jump. Letting the rope do the work for us. Small jumps. Now, the biggest mistake that people make is they jump and swing at the same time. So what happens is when you swing and they jump, the rope is hitting them in the legs. That's why we want to wait for it to get in front of our eyes. So here we go. Good. All right, and that is the end of the jump rope lesson. Now what we are going to do is I'm going to give you guys a lesson at home. Now some of you guys have turned in some examples at school, and I think they're great. I'm going to share one with you right now. Created their own bad guys. Just like Space Invader we talked about at the beginning of the video. So here we have Phoenix, one of our students at Haymack, did Taffy the Tattle. Now she drew a nice picture of Taffy the Tattle here. And Taffy the Tattle tattles a lot. When someone is writing and they make a mistake, she will tell the teacher on you. A little problem and Taffy tells. So This bad guy is going straight to squawk. We talked about talk, walk, and squawk. She doesn't try to solve her problems on her own, or he doesn't try to solve her problems on her own. She immediately goes for help from an adult, not learning to solve those problems by herself. Remember, talk first, walk away from the problem, then seek the help of an adult if you need it. So great job with Taffy to Tattle here, Phoenix. Now, if you would like to submit a bad guy, here is my email, and we can feature it in one of our videos. My email, Mr. Coon's email here is bcoon@newbedfordschools.org. So you can send me an email right here with your bad guy, and maybe we'll feature it on one of our videos. Also, if you have an idea or a game that you like to play, maybe we could feature that on one of our videos as well. So don't be afraid to shoot me an email, and we can get it up there. Keep on exercising. Keep on thinking about the people you're with, and we'll see you tomorrow.